Hey warriors, today's video is for the beginners out there, for anyone that has ever said, I wish I could start writing, but I just don't know where to begin. So today we've got 5 tips that can help you if you're at the beginning of your writing journey. 5 tips to help you start writing. Hi, I'm Allison Spooner, author, yoga instructor, and creative warrior, and once upon a time, I was a beginner as well. I've written 4 books now, too many short stories to count, and dozens and dozens and dozens of false starts. But once upon a time, I was faced with a blank piece of paper. Yes, it was paper because I didn't have a computer when I first started writing, and wondered, how do I even do this? And frankly, every time I start a new project, it's like I'm a beginner writer again, and I'm starting all over from the beginning of my journey. So these tips can help you if you feel like a beginner or if you are a beginner. So the first thing you can do if you're just starting your writing journey and you don't know where to start is use prompts. Prompts are an introduction to an idea or a topic and can help you get the wheels turning and find new ideas when you're feeling stuck or you feel like you don't know where to start. Once upon a time in my writing journey, I was stuck in a creative rut. With all the ideas in the world to choose from, I didn't choose any. It was too overwhelming. Prompts helped me narrow my focus, take an idea that was too big at one point and make it smaller and give it a direction. Prompts can be anything. They can be 3 words that you put into a story. They can be a sentence, a concept, just an idea. Anything that can help take you from I have no idea what I want to write about to, okay, I can work with this. Prompts can help the blank page seem less overwhelming because you can start writing the prompt, put it on the blank page, and then let your fingers take it from there. Did that sound weird? That kind of sounded weird. The next thing you can do if you are a beginning writer and you don't know where to start is give yourself a word limit. If you have a prompt and it's given you a new idea and it's starting to take you on a writing journey, how long does that journey last? Indefinitely? That can be a little overwhelming, especially if you're a beginner. Trying to jump in and write a novel right on your first try, or even shooting for a short story that's 10,000 words, that's a lot. Give yourself a small, manageable word count when you're just starting out. Flash fiction is great for this. It is a full story in 1,000 words or less, and you can even make them shorter by giving yourself like a 500 word limit, 400 words, something that's going to feel manageable for you. And if it helps you, those 200 or 400 or 500 words don't have to be a complete story. Just tell yourself, I'm going to take the idea I got from this prompt and I'm going to write for 300 words. That's it. And then I'll stop. If you like what you've been doing and you're feeling good and you can keep going, keep going. Maybe make your next goal 1,000 words. Boom. Keep going till you hit 1,000 words. But give yourself these small, manageable word limits to help you get started. My next tip for beginner writers who don't know where to start in the middle. No, you don't always have to start at the beginning. If you have an idea, but you don't know that perfect opening scene yet, that's okay. Those opening scenes are so hard to write, and most writers go back and rewrite them a million times anyway before they get it the way they want it. So don't even worry about the beginning scene if you're just starting out. If you have an idea for a concept and you know you want a scene that has 2 characters doing something, I'm not writing the story, you are, start at that scene. If you have something you know you want to write about that. Don't force yourself to go backwards just to start at the beginning if you don't know how it's going to start yet. Feel free to start in the middle, start at the end. There are no rules. I mean, there are some rules, but They're more like guidelines. Yes, I've made that joke before. And my next tip that can help you start your writing journey is to find a writing community. So writing doesn't have to be lonely, and I think a lot of writers who are just starting out think that's how it's going to look, that it's going to be just them sitting at their computer day after day by themselves, isolated from the world and people, and that might be appealing to some people. And on some days, it is for me. If that's what you want, cool. But at one point, you're gonna get stuck and you're gonna need to bounce ideas off of someone, and you're gonna need to say, I don't know what to do with this character. I don't know why this scene feels wrong. And if you have a writing community, you will have people there to help support you when you're feeling overwhelmed and stuck. So if you're just starting out, do a quick Google search, find a local writing community, or head on over to the Creative Warriors Facebook group, where there is a community waiting to welcome you with open arms. Not literally, don't worry, we're not gonna hug you. The Creative Warrior community is super supportive. We share tips, we share these videos, we do write-ins where we write together. Just a space where writers can share ideas and talk to each other and be there for each other. So if you need a writing community, check it out. I will put the link in the description below. And if you're looking to start your writing journey, but feeling a little overwhelmed by the idea of sitting down to write,
when will I write? How long will I write? When will I find the time?
I get it. Set yourself a writing schedule. And spoiler, it doesn't have to be every day. You don't have to write every day to be considered a writer or to reach your writing goals. Set a writing schedule that's going to work for you in your life, because if it doesn't, you're not going to stick to it and you're going to get frustrated and you're going to think, I can't be a writer because I can't sit down to write. And that's not the problem. The problem a lot of the times ends up being that writers set these gigantic goals of sitting down to write for 2 hours a day, every day. And for most of us, that's just not realistic. So if you're just starting out, set a schedule that allows you to write for maybe 30 minutes in the morning. And maybe it's 30 minutes every other day at first. Or maybe it's right when you get done with work. So I work from home. So when I log out of my job, I'm still at my computer. So I could say, okay, now I'm not even gonna leave my desk. I'm not even gonna tell my family that I'm done working. I'm just gonna write for 30 minutes. If that doesn't work for you, if your brain needs a break, do what works for you. Go for a walk, get a snack, and then maybe come back to writing for 30 minutes. Or set a goal of writing for an hour after the kids go to bed. Whatever works for you. The point is, it has to work in your schedule. It doesn't have to be every day, and it has to be manageable. So set a writing schedule if you have no idea when you're even gonna start working writing into your life, and make sure to remember that it can be changed. If you need some extra assistance figuring out how you can work writing into your life, how you can make a plan that works for you, talk to me. Check out the link in the description below to set up a free 45-minute discovery session with me, and we can talk about your writing challenges and your writing goals and how a writing schedule or plan can work for you. So if you're just starting on your writing journey, remember, it doesn't have to be overwhelming. It doesn't have to be scary. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. It might be sometimes. Not selling it, am I? Good luck. But it's okay. Your writing community, the Creative Warrior community, is here for you. I'm here for you. So don't feel overwhelmed if you don't know where to start. Use some of the tips from this video. Check out my other videos on this channel that can help you get out of writer's block, that can help you start moving and doing yoga, that can stimulate your creativity. And make sure to remember that your creativity isn't going to just show up when you need it, so you have to fight for your creativity. Thanks for joining me today, Warriors. Have a wonderful day.